Hey guys, Jonathan again with the Roofing Dudes. Wanted to go over one more question with y'all that we typically get, especially at the beginning of our process, and that is, do I need to be home for the inspection? The short answer is no, especially if it is an exterior inspection. It's very obvious what the damage might be. It's covered, maybe in some photos that you've sent us before we've even come out. But most of the time we do request and recommend that you are at the inspection, and there's several reasons behind that. The biggest one is communication and transparency. So a lot of times it may seem clear over the phone what the issue could be, but we could come out and we could see, oh, there's other issues here. Is the homeowner aware of this situation? If they are, have they already tried to address the situation? So walking around the house with your contractor is one of the best things that you can do, because you can point out, hey, these bushes right here mean a lot to me. Can you please put some extra precautions around these sections just to make sure nothing happens to them? Or, hey, this satellite dish on my home, I haven't had satellite in 15 years. I have no need for this. Can y'all throw this away? Maybe there is something, again, that is sentimental or special that is just not obvious to someone who has not lived there, and you want to point that out to them. Again, stuff like that is crucial. Outside of that, it's also super helpful for us to be able to get inside the home, and we can check areas that you may not be looking in your ceiling, like in the closets for leaks, or in the attic itself is one of the best parts of an inspection, because it can prepare you for disasters that could happen in an install process. There's been countless times where I've seen other contractors tear off of a roof, and then they realize that the decking was put on 80 years ago and it is not up to code and it has to be replaced. And then there is a huge ticket increase when you're seeing stuff like that. So getting in the attic is crucial. It can also let us see items, maybe like gas lines or water lines, or just special areas that we need to put extra attention to. And again, it's the easiest way for us to track what's the source of the issue. Where is the water actually even coming in at? Because looking at it from the roof, you can only see half of the story. The attic actually tells you sometimes the most important half of that story. So again, you do not have to be there, but hopefully these reasons will encourage you to be at the inspection. I know there is a lot of stigma about salespeople coming out to the home, making us sit down at the dinner table, sometimes for hours, and that is just not how we do things. That's just not our process at all. Most of the time our inspections last 20 to 30 minutes, and a lot of them we're doing it just ourselves on the roof, and then we come down, sit down with you for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and we go over what those options look like. It is not a hard sell. It's really not a sell at all. It's just facilitating our customers through the process of whether it's dealing with insurance or just paying out of pocket, or sometimes doing nothing at all if there's no issues that we found during the inspection. So again, guys, Jonathan with the Roofing Dudes, thank you for your time, and look forward to helping y'all.